Hello.
Hi, it's us.
We're doing it.
You sounded so defeated there, brother.
I'm a tired-ish. No, I'm just tired.
I feel that, man.
I'm hoping we don't work this weekend so I can sleep in for a weekend. As much as the money is nice. Uh but yeah, other than that, oh, also we just got back from I took the girls on a walk, but earlier I took Penny to the vet to get her little staples out. So that's all done. That was nice. They didn't even charge us for it because they're like, "Oh, we're just taking these four out." Okay, did it, and then you're like, "All right, head on out." Like the text just kind of like, I think they feel bad that Penny's been there so many times. They're like, "We're not even gonna charge you for this little like 3 minutes." So
Yeah.
I more just like took up a room that they didn't really need while I was there, and just like so that was nice, but now that it's nice that that's over, we can play with her again. She gained her
Yeah.
weight back in her 2 weeks of inactivity because she had staples. So,
I get it, man. I get it. I
yeah.
gained 10 pounds just in the slow time we've had in the past like week. So I need to hit the gym more and snack less, but
Yeah, I do too. I gotta go to the gym more. I just or at least use the workout equipment more. My went to the doctor and he was like, everything's good except you're you're close to the point where we start saying you're pre-diabetic, so just like watch it. And I was like, okay. He was like, yeah. He's like, I'm not even at the point of like telling you to watch it. I'm just telling you you're close. I was like, okay. So I was like,
you're pre.
yeah, basically I'm preying. So, but I was like, yeah, that's fair. I just been eating a lot of at this point too, like I've had a lot of Arizonas lately because I forgot to make my coffee and been busy, and so I'm sure that doesn't help. But
Yeah.
I've
No,
been
I get that, man.
but yeah, on to other things. I went to Total Wine. That was
Yeah,
a
what you get?
yeah. Well, I had a since I made my appointment last year when I was not getting off at 1:30 and I was getting off at 2. I had like an hour and 40-ish minutes until my appointment. So I was like, well, I'm just going to go to Total Wine, and because my in-laws got me the gift card for my birthday and I have not gone since. So I just went and spent that and a little bit more because, there's too much shit. But I got three of the ingredients that are in this drink. I got there. Uh, I got a planetary rum. It's the 5 year. It's pineapple like infused dish
Okay.
rum. It's a very popular rum. I've seen a lot of cocktail use it, and I'm like, all right, like, fuck it, I'm gonna get that one. I got uh Lefroy 10 year, the Scotch. It's like a really smoky Scotch.
Mm.
Same thing. It's a very common cocktail in a lot of cocktails I've seen. I was like, all right, well, or whiskey in a lot of cocktails. I'm like, all right, well, I've always wanted that, so I grabbed that. And then I got it's umeshu or umashu. It's a plum wine liqueur, and so it's like I was smelling them all and they all smelled pretty good. So this is an old fashioned version of it with just some simple syrup and then the Polynesian bitters. Um, yeah, it's interesting, but it works for me. I don't know about other people, but
I don't know if I could have the plum liqueur.
it's clear. It's like green plums
Okay, maybe.
because they're Japanese plums. So like I don't, it's not. It's clear liquor and it's the plums that are inside it are like greenish, like white tint because of the green, you know, bottle probably. They do not look
Okay.
red or blue. So
Oh shit, maybe.
yeah, but then um, what else I get? Oh, there's some sherries I wanted to get for a while, and I finally got like an idea of which ones I should get. So I just grabbed those. Those were cheap, which was nice. And white creme de cacao, like the clear one, so I can make like clear chocolate drinks.
Oh,
It's also cheap, so I was like, yeah, I'll get that. And then oh, the small bottle of vermouth. So I've been wanting to make Manhattans, and I don't have the vermouth for it, so I was like, all right, grab the tiny bottle of that one, and then yeah. So it was decent haul, but like half of it was paid off from the gift card. So
yeah.
yeah, it was good, but sorry, I'm tired.
I feel you, man. I got more of the Jelly King
Oh, that pumpkin.
cider sour beers. This one, I don't know what it is. Um,
Oh no, I'm thinking. I think they
oh,
have a pumpkin one, but that's not it.
yeah. No, this one's a just a dry hopped sour beer. It's pretty good.
Huh?
The other one I had, it was plum, which, yeah, should not have had, but it was good. And then there was another one in there. I don't remember what it is, but it was like
Hmm.
fucking beer up here is mad expensive. So I was like, yeah, if I'm gonna spend $30 to get some beers, I'm going to get like the gift set,
Yeah.
you know? So this one, like each one I bought came with a glass. So like
Yeah.
it's got a little bell on it.
Nice.
Um,
But you got
you
like
know,
nice glassware at the hotel now. That's cool.
yeah. And I have the pint glass that I never returned that one time I had a mixed drink on here that nobody got to see because the audio fucked up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the one time.
Yeah. Yeah. I never brought it back down. I'm like, normally, like, whenever they clean the room, they grab them, but it's just been sitting there. So I'm like, I'll bring it back down my last day, I guess.
I mean, were you supposed I mean, did she even charge you for it?
I mean, they give you the glass, but she was like, yeah. I'm like, do I have to bring it back down? She's like, no, they usually bring it down.
Oh.
Nobody's brought it back down. So I'm like,
Hmm.
I could, but I'm also like, if I'm going down there, I'm gonna get like dinner or something. So I got to do it
Yeah.
probably on a Thursday or something after we record. Go down, get some food, have a drink or something down there. But I also like, I'd rather do it on the weekend, but I don't like the weekend staff that's there. Like
Yeah.
she's dope. Like she's the lady we watched the QVC network with the last time I was here. Like she's one of those people that sells shit. So it was like she's really fucking cool.
That's cool.
But I also don't want to go down and have, drinks on a fucking work night after having drinks with this, you know?
No, agreed. At that point, you just end up like overdoing it. So
Yeah.
this drink is too much.
It's too much.
It's too much. It's
Like
it's an
like
idea.
like
But
it's too strong or too many flavors.
hmm. It's
Describe.
too much Lafrogue.
Hmm.
I had a little bit. I wanted it to work. And it like kind of did, but not as much as I wanted it to. Um, it's just it's a little bit too smoky with the rum versus the rum. I was hoping it'd be like a nice little backbone or something. It's not.
Okay.
So yeah, but oof. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. I should, but
Hey,
I might not. We'll see.
yeah, we're not, we're not in our early 20s anymore, dude. Like,
Yeah,
we don't have to follow that don't waste any alcohol rule. Like, I'll
yeah.
go buy more.
This is the same one, but with some of the acid, that neutral acid stuff in it, just to.
I didn't even see that one, dude. Like that, I almost spit my drink out because, like, I'm sure it looks the same way for everybody else that's watching, but like, it looked like you reached down to grab the one that I could see, missed, and then another one popped up, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
That one works a little better because it's got the acid in it, but it's still same problem because it's the same mix. I just wanted to see what it'd be like if I shook it with acid instead of.
yeah, yeah.
But it was an idea.
Yeah, that's how shit works, man. We figure things out. We make cool things. Yeah. Sorry, I was
Yeah,
nervous. I was nervous I never hit record, so I was going back to look, and then the fucking mic levels were going all wonky.
I hit it right
But
before we
I did
started.
hit record. I did hit record.
The second we answered the call, I hit record just so I was like, all right, cool, boom. But
Yeah.
I was trying to remember what I was doing. Um, oh yeah, I was laughing because I told the vet tech at when I was getting Penny done, like everything that was going on, because I was like, I feel so bad for Penny. I was just like, I've just had such the worst bad luck, and like Penny is obviously like, I just want her to stop having bad luck too. And she was just like, well, like, yeah, you've been here a bunch of stuff a lot. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, I was like, no, not even just her. I was like, I had all this shit happen along with it. And then she was just like, oh, I wonder if that, they were probably like, we're not gonna, they've been here enough. And he just told me he's had like the worst fucking luck.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna let him go. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah, it
they're
could be.
good. I was laughing. I was like, this sucks. And she said her parents had someone steal money off their card, but they actually like spent money, not just like bought a
Mm.
thing that didn't charge me nothing. I haven't even had a chance to call the uh, insurance place again to be like, what the fuck? Like, where are we at? Like,
Dude, it takes a while. Like,
yeah. Because it's like they're gonna be what I don't have any more info to give them than what they have. So like if you need more, I'm like I have nothing I can give you because I'm not involved in it. So,
yeah.
but I'm assuming it just is a bigger deal, hopefully, and they're just dealing with it instead of I don't know. I should actually look. I haven't checked in a second, but I just know it's on there. I'm like, all right, well, I got nothing I can do with it about it. So
Yeah, but I mean that stuff also it takes time, man. Like, even if they are on it and doing it properly and correct, like, it takes time. But then there's also the evil side of it where, there's going to be an adjuster who doesn't want to pay you, who's going to figure out is it your fault or not, and their whole job is to fuck you.
well, I mean, luckily, like they don't charge me anything. I'm not losing money. It's not on my account. They're just someone's just not getting paid for this vehicle. So,
Yeah, but
it's just
still.
yeah. But the other one's off my credit. That's what's funny is like the other one's that fast already off, and it's like this one's just like, why is it still on there? So, I don't know, I'll get around to it sometime this week. But hey,
Yeah, dude, I forgot it was Tuesday.
yeah,
I thought it was Thursday, and like you said sometime this week, and I was like, well, we've only got like 2 more days. Nope.
3.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm counting it down. Today was not too bad at work because we had a pizza party because the one lady is retiring next week. Like, I think she's done on like Wednesday. So
Nice.
the 29th. She has an extra PA day. She's gonna call in on her actual last day, but and use it up. But
I would.
yeah, that's gotta be the funniest PA day call in. Like, so when is your return date? Like, uh,
Never.
technically it's my last day. I'm retiring. Yay! But like, yeah.
Yeah.
So we had
My
pizza for her.
my dad did that when he got out of the army. He went to Korea for a year or two, and then he banked up the leave days from that. Like, so when he got back, he was supposed to have, some leave time from that. I think like 2 months, and then they give you like a month to like transition and like move if need be. Um, but he like put all of that together. He had like 3 months where he went down to Kansas, found a job, found a house, like got everything squared away, and then came back up to Michigan to get his discharge paperwork his last day, and like literally went in for like 2 hours, and everyone's like, "Oh, so what are you gonna do?" And he's like, "I already got a job down in Kansas. I'm set." Like full on took 3 months off, man. I'm like, dude, I want to do that.
Oh yeah, take a
Like,
month off, then go figure it out, then be like, all right, cool, let's
yeah,
go. Yeah. No, that's I don't even. I assume she's just gonna. She's got back problems and shit, so she's just probably doing absolutely nothing. And I don't know. We'll
I
see.
wouldn't, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't even know what. I mean, I'd probably go do something. It'd just be something I like.
yeah. I mean, if I retired, I say it to a lot of people. Like, I know of so many, like especially men, where it was like they looked fine, they looked healthy, you know, still strong and able-bodied. The second they retire, like they fucking fall apart, like because they're not doing shit.
Yeah, you have
And
to
I'm
stay
like,
active.
yeah, and then all those years. That's what I'm saying specifically men, because generally for the past few generations, the men have been the manual laborer guys. I'm sure we will start to see women when we retire that are like this. But like, yeah, all that killing their body for 60, 70 years, and then you retire and do nothing and your body goes, okay, die. Like,
I mean, shit. That one coworker I had, he fucking had a heart attack in the morning, waiting to go into work. He didn't even get to retire
yeah,
yet. Like and then he died. He had another heart attack a week later and died in the hospital.
no shit.
Yeah, like he can't.
Fuck.
They got him back and got him to the hospital, and he was the following day. He was supposed to go in to have his whatever done, and had another heart attack. And that was it. I didn't even know it happened until the day of his funeral because people were talking about going to it. And I was like, what? I mean, I don't know the guy. I wasn't going to go anyways. Like, I
Yeah.
haven't, he was in the different team and I didn't work on it yet. And I've only been there for 3 months. So 4 months, 3 months. Almost four now. So, but like, I was just like, yeah, it's happening so much. There's just so many people work that like either die before they even get out of the plant or right after. And I'm just like, all right,
Yep.
like,
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, I still definitely eat the best because there's so many people that are like, you always look like you always cook or eating something. Like, what are you having? Are you sharing? All that shit. Because everyone else is eating like fucking sandwiches and snacks and sometimes sandwiches. But I'm like, I'm doing that probably next week. Trying to throw a week in there where I just do that for the sake of it, but we've had enough leftovers. I was like, oh well,
Yeah.
it works. But yeah, I brought in ribs those ribs I smoked, and they were like, all right, I see you. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was good. Still good reheated. I was pretty surprised, but
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let me roll.
Oh yeah, fuck, dude. I forgot.
14. 14. It bumped the other one to a 2, but it was a 14 that I
Well,
rolled on both.
that's two 14s. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I disagree, universe.
I do too, man. I do too.
I don't have a
Fucking.
14's worth of entertainment.
I mean, I got a few things. Fucking. Oh. There's the two. I went to move the microphone and it just fucking started like.
Oh.
Whoop. Um. But no, I fucking. I was gonna say I might. I think I'm actually gonna set it up this weekend. Because I think I'm gonna be here a little bit longer.
Oh.
Um. So I might set up the microphone and the computer and everything this weekend to actually do like the stuck in the hotel room thing I was talking about years ago and like redub some animes. Like I might figure out how to record like some game footage and then play some like shitty roguelites and stuff and record that to put out into the ether, you know.
Go for it. You
I don't
got.
think it'll go anywhere, but I think it'd be, it'd be fun and it'd keep me like from going fucking crazy in the hotel. You
I mean,
know?
yeah, fuck it. That'd be hilarious if they're just like, is this dude just like streaming out of the hotel? I'm like, I mean, I'd be doing it if I was
Yeah.
home. I'm just here on work.
Yeah. And then I think the YouTube channel, I would do a separate one. And I'm saying it on here
Yeah.
because people watch. Like, and chances are if I do put it out to anybody, it's gonna be people we know. But I want it to be like there's a bunch of people I watch that don't like reveal their face and like they do it for privacy reasons. Mine wouldn't be for privacy. It's just I get annoyed when I'm watching somebody gaming and then their fucking face is in the corner and they're blocking some of the screen. So like I would do it for that, and like also it would be funny if it did blow up, like it moderately blew up and like, people will be like, "Oh, you've never posted your face." And I'm like, "Actually, I have a podcast with like several hundred episodes where my face is there." Like,
I just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have to, the people that we know just have to not call you that in a chat so no one knows.
Yeah.
But that'd be so funny. That
Yeah.
would be fun. Just go up as I don't know. What would your name be?
I stuck in a hotel.
Until you're not. And then like, haha.
Yeah, it's all not. Yeah. But like that would be the whole point of the channel is like, I'm stuck in a hotel. Here's a cool game somebody told me to play. I'm gonna record it, talk about it, do some silly voices,
That works.
just have fun with it. And then I also think, same as with this, it would like sticking to the schedule and forcing myself to record would also be like, okay, instead of, coming back to the hotel, eating dinner, going to the gym, going to bed, it would be like, all right, you're going to have an hour of like leisure activity in there. And you're going to force yourself to sit down, turn the computer on, play a game for an hour,
Yeah.
then go to bed.
Well, I mean, even if you do it 2 days a week, like just for,
Yeah.
giant chunk of hours, and you can just sit there and get it recorded and you're done. I mean,
Yeah.
technically, like if you were here, if you go, I know you're not coming back right away, but like the capture card is what you need.
Yeah, but that was like we were playing on a PlayStation. Like I'd be playing on this. So I think I could theoretically just basically record my screen, through
Yeah.
OBS.
Yeah.
Like I think. I don't know. I'd have to look at it a little bit too and then Probably would have been smart to bring my second monitor, but that's in the crevices of my closet somewhere. So
Honestly, you know, what'd be funny is you should just wear a full green screen like suit. So you're always like they always see you there, but
with
you're
this
just
behind me too, so you can see like the little movement. That'd be good. Yeah,
yeah. So you don't even have to like update the screen. There's just like a little chunk of it that's blurred sometimes. It's just always
yeah.
blurred because you're there.
I think that'd be kind of funny, but it would be really hard to play with the fucking like the morph suit on. But that would be really funny.
Start play the, and then you got to play like a SpongeBob game and make sure you get Squidward to line up with.
Oh yeah, dude. That would be pretty fucking funny. But yeah, I think I am. I think I might start working on that this weekend. Like
Do it.
figure out how to record on OBS with it because I think it'd be fun, man. I got a few games on here that I want to knock out, and it's like sit down on a Sunday because I don't believe we're gonna be working any Sundays up here or like days we don't record like Wednesday. I don't do shit aside from go to work.
Yeah.
Maybe work a 12-hour day if we got shit to do, which I might have to do a 12-hour day tomorrow, depending on when I get that tool. But, if not, come back here, have some food. Honestly, I could eat while recording. It might piss some people off, but it's not for them.
I
Unless
mean,
it.
honestly, what you could do is if you're while you are chewing, if you're not talking for the sake of it, just mute.
Yeah, that's another reason why the second monitor would have been great to bring, but
Oh,
I done
yeah.
forgot it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. But uh oh, do you have anything else?
I got cut off on the highway by Hatsune Miku. Like today.
Yeah, you were telling me that right before. He's like, I'm on my way home. He's like, I just got cut off by Hatsune Miku, whatever that was. I was like, oh my god.
Dude. The car had like a Hatsune Miku wrap on it. And I was like, all right, that's one of my people. They're still a fucking asshole, but I get it. And like they cut
That's
me off,
funny.
got in the lane next to me, and then I wound up like catching up and passing them. And like I turned and looked because I was like, oh, I want to see like their wrap, like it looked really cool. So I turned to look, and it's somebody dressed as Hatsune Miku in a car wrapped in Hatsune Miku. So I was like,
He's
I
almost
like
do.
went through my head and was like, there's no conventions up here right now. Like that person is just dressed as Hatsune Miku for the love of the game. Like,
That is honestly, they're probably just cutting people off to get you to look at them dressed like that. Oh my
yeah,
god, that's funny.
but I wasn't even pissed. I was like, I get it. Also, it's Hatsune Miku.
Oh
And
my
then also
gosh.
the lore of Hatsune Miku, every Miku is canon. So that Miku cutting me off is canon. Like, but there's no conventions up here. Like I fucking searched. Like,
That's hilarious to like just casually drive around like that and dressed up like that.
yeah, and like oh maybe there's a party or something. It was fucking not even 5 o'clock.
Oh my god.
That was
That's
there's no explanation.
oh my god. I'm gonna say. So I thought I'm gonna go with this last thing. Then we can do some questions. Um, the NFL draft is this weekend.
Hmm.
It is Thursday, technically. Are we gonna record?
Okay.
I think so.
If we're we're supposed to, but if you want to do that, we
Yeah,
have an episode in the chamber already.
I was gonna say maybe do that only because I want to see how this works in
Okay.
uh, but we'll figure that out. Either way, I'm gonna make predictions at least for like our first round pick.
Hatsune Miku.
Yes, at wide receiver. I,
Hey, you send me the picture of the dude who does get drafted, and I will Photoshop it to be Hatsune Miku.
okay, so I think there's gonna be two. It's one of two things that'll happen. Either we're gonna trade up and draft. I don't know. We have pick number 17. I think we will trade up to like either 8 or 9. If either Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs is available, and if they aren't, we will probably stay or move up to that same spot for either Caden Proctor. It's an offensive tackle. Or fuck, what was his name? Something Miles Freeling. I feel like it's gonna be one of those 4 players in one of those scenarios because right now, like, I don't think there's another reason that we would trade up, or we trade up and draft a dude named Bane, but I don't know how to feel about that. He has a wasn't a car accident that killed someone kind of deal. So
There was a lot of excitement in my face until you said that, because I was like, we could have Bane and Hatsune Miku. Like,
yeah, his last name, I think it's like David Bain or Delate, something like that. But like, yeah, he had an incident of sorts. I don't know all the details behind it, but it's one of those like, if you know, I don't know, it probably wasn't great, but that's not the first time that's happened in the NFL, unfortunately.
yeah,
There's a kid.
Yeah.
There's a guy on the Eagles, Jalen Carter. We almost drafted him, I think, but I think this was like more. It was way more prominent. He was in a race, or racing someone, and then someone crashed and died. And so, yeah, he. But like, it's one of those like that is terrible, but like he didn't technically kill them, and just them being dumb did. So it's like, all right,
Yeah.
like. But I think I want to say that's what the details worked out to be, but like it was still in question at the time. So like the Eagles were like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I forgot. We still drafted someone good anyways, but no. So I'm thinking that'll happen. I know they've basically all but confirmed they're moving Penei Sewell, who's our star right tackle, to left tackle. He was a left tackle all of college. And then they drafted him and moved him to right tackle because we had Taylor Decker, who's been our star tackle for a while. Tackles are the guys on the outside of the line for people that don't watch football. The linemen, they're the dudes on the outsides.
They're not your jungle mains.
What?
I was making a dumb League of Legends joke. I don't even know if it's accurate. I
Oh,
don't
God,
play League
no.
of Legends.
They handle the outside lanes, yeah. No,
I
yeah,
don't know
there's
what jungle mains do.
no, there's tackles. The dudes inside of them are guards. And then there's the center because he's in the center. That's the line. And then there's like the tight end guy that hangs out on either side. But like, yeah, they're moving Penei to the left tackle. I think he's wanted to be left tackle forever. He's been slowly practicing it, so they're confident they're moving him there. So they have a guy that they got in the free agency that started at right tackle on another team, but like he's not like a superstar. He's probably like manageable if they can't get one in the draft kind of deal. The Sonny Styles is essentially from what, because he was on Ohio State, but Matt Patricia, who was won Super Bowls with New England, he's now the defensive coordinator there. Sonny Styles is I think he's a linebacker linebacker. And they were saying, no, either way, linebacker safety. Regardless, Matt was saying that, like, he is the smartest guy on the team. Like, the day he showed up, he was the smartest player on their team. And will be, when he shows up at your building, probably be the smartest guy on your team. Just the way his brain works. And so, like, it's different when you hear from someone that did play in the NFL, who just is coaching college people, like, oh, like, no, he's gonna understand this shit. So, like, he's highly coveted. That's why I'm like, if it's one of those, like, depending on the teams that are drafting who needs what this desperately, whether they're willing to draft those kind of players. So I'm hoping either that, and then Caleb Downs, I think, is either a quarterback or a safety, but he's really, really good, and we might need one of those. Regardless, like, even if he's a rotation piece, like, he'd be great. And so if they somehow manage to drop to, like, I think 8 or 9, I think we have the ability to trade up and get him. At this point, it's mumbo jumbo to you guys. I've just gathered the details.
No, this is cool, man. Like, it's again, this is, to force us to hang out and to talk. You're sharing something you enjoy that I don't know much about, but it's, you're explaining something you enjoy to me. I talked about Hatsune Miku, bro. Like,
yeah, but Hatsune Miku cut you off, so
yeah, but I could have fucking dived into how her and Godzilla are best friends, and people would have been like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I like that
in Fortnite.
That's okay. Okay, never mind. That's funny.
Yeah,
but
like,
no, go.
No, I was gonna say it's cool. Like, people might have tuned out. I might have tuned out a little bit and thought of funny names while you were talking, but like,
that's fair.
That's conversations, man.
No, honestly, at this point,
an aspect you enjoy.
I'm kind of just saying it because I want to put it out there that if I called it right, I called it. It's not anything revolutionary. I'm just interested that I can be one of the guys that said I called it. It's because we need that. Terrion Arnold, I think he's gonna be okay. He's a quarterback that we drafted 2 years ago. He, in Florida, someone robbed his house and stole like $100,000 worth of like jewelry and like cell phones and other shit around the place. And so he's being charged allegedly with kidnapping and battery because he, not himself, but like 2 of his friends coordinated with Terrion's girlfriend through text messages, found the guys because they knew who it was. It was a barber that like essentially they had like come through a couple times while he was down, and they knew it was him from footage or something. Tracked him down, kidnapped him, and brought him to either or like set him up or something like that. And either way, like held them there and like pistol whipped him a couple times. And then like supposedly
this was the guy who stole money from them, right?
Yes, they got that, they set that guy up and were like essentially trying to set him up, and then they were supposed to be waiting for Terrion to show up, and then they ended up getting away. But like, because Terrion was never there at that point, and there's no text messages he's involved in. It was all through his girlfriend and these 2 friends. There's no technical smoking gun that he actually did any of this. They just like, we're going to get revenge for stealing our friend's fucking $100,000 worth of shit.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, like
he's good.
maybe they also happen to steal his friend's shit that was at their house or something. But like,
Yeah,
from what it sounds like, legally, there's nothing he sent to technically coordinate that he said to do any of that because it was all through his girlfriend.
yep, he's all good
Yeah.
as long as he doesn't say shit. He's good.
Yep. No. So we're kind of at this like, all right, well, like he might have like. I mean, I guess like I don't blame him. That's pretty fucked up. Don't go about it that way, but you know, I don't. Whatever. It's not. It's not the. It is definitely not the worst thing a player in the NFL has done and gotten away with and continued playing in the league.
Yeah,
So I by this fault, I'm like, all right. He's also like, I think he's still like fucking 25, 24, 26. No, at this point he's like 26. Still like young enough to be making kind of dumb. But
yeah.
what the fuck?
How many of us at 25, 26
Would
didn't
kidnap.
kidnap and pistol whip somebody who stole money from
Right?
us?
Like it's fine. You know, we can look
Yeah.
past it. It's
How many of us didn't abandon a person in Oklahoma that owed you $7,000?
dude, you want to know my favorite one is that like there's this play. It's not my favorite because it's actually really fucking sad. So there was this player, I forgot his name. It's like Weston or Westbrook, not Westbrook or something, because Westbrook is a star, but he played on a team with LeBron and apparently slept with LeBron's mom.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember seeing that. I
Yeah.
think you showed me this shit like a couple years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, and then basically LeBron got that guy because he wasn't a star. He wasn't that good. Like he was like a like rotational, like you can fill a spot while we're resting one of the stars
Yeah.
piece. So they just kicked him off the team, and I think he ended up developing a drug problem and is like
Yeah.
homeless and was in rehab because he slept with LeBron's mom.
That story always reminds me of I wouldn't say is equally as sad, but kind of like a if I was this guy, I would kill myself kind of story. You know, like it always reminds me of Ashley Locke's cousin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Which
god.
I told my dad about this because he was like, "There's no fucking way," and I was like, "No, dude." Like, and I went through Ashley's photos and shit and found the photos. And I was like, "No, look at this," and I was like, and then I was like, "Yeah, Beyonce wrote this song about this fucker right here." I was like, "I know her. I know his cousin. Like, I
My
could theoretically go have dinner with their family, walk up to him and be like." Yo, the Queen Bee sends her regards. Like, you know.
slap. No, I like legitimately that has to be like he's just got to like walk around and in an airport that song is just playing and he's
dude.
just like he's just looking at the ground like I fumbled the biggest of bags.
Like the amount of baddies I have fumbled, I'm like, I hope I said earlier I would kill myself if I was that guy. I hope I'm that guy. I hope one of the baddies I've fumbled turns into the next Beyonce and I'm that guy. Because like
Well, realistically, here's the
hell
thing:
yeah.
is like I would like to venture that you didn't do anything probably bad enough that Beyonce would
Yeah.
write a hit song about you like fucking 15
Yeah.
years after your relationship, you know? Like
Yeah.
I get like I would imagine you are one of them, but you're not the one they're writing the song about. So you can be like,
Yeah,
yeah,
mine-
they'll just be like, oh yeah, it just didn't work out kind of guy. Not
I think
the
mine-
person they
mine
wrote
would
the song
be-
that everyone is singing at you for the next fucking 40 years and ever of your life.
Yeah, I think mine would be the Ariana Grande song where it's like where she's like, "Oh, Pete taught me about this," and Malcolm, I love you, like R.I.P. I think it'd be something like that where it'd be like, "Hey, yo, Brandon was a piece of shit, and Nicholas was an ass, and Edie was pretty chill. I liked him, but he had a lot of things to work on. I hope he's doing well. And fucking Patrick was a piece of shit, like you know."
Just like fuck you, you're cool, fuck
Yeah,
you. I
exactly. I
know.
want. That's what I want. All the baddies out there that I've dated and fumbled, please write fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, for me.
No, it's just an entire song of all fuck yous, and then the very end, like in one of those throwaway lines, she's just like, "And Edie, you were good, you were fine."
Yeah, Edie, you were chill. I'm glad you went to therapy.
That's it. Like that's the funny line at the end. Is just, and then like at the end of every song, she's just like, and like say the last line. And everyone's just yelling at you, and you're in a crowd. You're just like, and I did.
I did, and I'm still going. And yeah,
Mental
sorry for
health.
everything I did. I'm sorry for being a shitty boyfriend.
Oh my god. Oh, that's funny.
Uh,
No, God, that is such a good story.
hey, there's the 14 right there, brother. We got to it. We hit the 14s.
Let me pull a question. Let's see what happens if it goes to lower or not.
Ugh.
Okay, this is interesting. How comfortable are you with self-driving cars?
Not.
Yeah, I
I have seen the design, and I've seen a lot of them work, and it seems plausible, and I understand the engineering and you know the loadout for it, and it seems in a perfect world it could be great. But I've also
yeah
watched the TV series Upload,
yeah
and
yeah.
the start of that they hack the guy's car and they kill him and blame it on a malfunction, and then it turns out like somebody was trying to steal his idea, so they killed him and uploaded him and deleted some of those memories. So like it'd be, yeah, no,
So
would
like
not work in a capitalistic society.
I do see you on that, but also like at this point, I think they could do that to almost any car. Most any car made
Yeah,
after like 2015.
with this they could definitely mess with the steering and
Yeah.
like they could, kill switch it. But this one, like, I don't believe there's anything in normal cars. Like there's cars in Teslas that can cause you to accelerate. There's not very many in normal cars. Like, yeah, you could have the cruise control and blah blah blah, but
So
it'd
that's
be a
kind of what I
little harder
mean.
to do that.
Well, I guess what I mean is no matter what, like it's all run off of a computer and like especially for like for me, I have a corporate lease where like I can turn the car on and off and unlock it with my phone app. So at that
Yeah,
point, there's enough computer memory in there that like if they want to just like run my car off the road, they can. So
and
like
there are a few conspiracies that they've done that to a few people already.
oh yeah, I don't but I'm too dumb. There's not it's not worth it. But like honestly like I think with my worries, like I just don't think the technology is there enough to compensate for the human element around it. There is too
Yeah,
much uncalculable like arithmetic that thing needs to go through happening around it that it I do not trust it yet because it's
yeah. There's certain areas in. I helped build one of the Chinese automated cars. It was China or Japan. Might have been Japan. Uh, where the way they have it set up is it's kind of like it's kind of like the people mover.
yeah
Like they have a set track that it goes, right? But it is self-driving, so if anything comes in the way, it can stop. Like if anything changes, it's not on a rail where it just keeps going like a train. Like it will stop, but it is on a guided path, similar to our AGV carts in the factories. Those I'm more willing to trust because
yes
it's like it's a set path, and
yeah
like the autonomousness of it is just to prevent it from hitting anything that gets in the way of the path. But on that regard, give me trains.
yeah yeah I'd rather than spend the money on getting us like a whole train system with the hypertrain, like from
Yeah,
Japan. Not even the one that goes 300 miles an hour, just one that goes like 100.
yeah. Give me
Let's
the
go.
trains, and then in the cities, give me the car that's like that, like a trolley system that's like, hey, this 2 block or 2 mile area, there's a vehicle that will drive around, same as our buses, but it only goes in this path, and like
Well, that's like
it's
in
pretty
in
much
in
that's
Detroit
it.
around the Magic Stick in the
Yeah,
Majestic Theater. Like you can, there's that trolley that like there's a whole fucking thing in the lane that's like, all right, this is that. If it's here, obviously, like you stay
yeah,
away from it. And so it's
yeah.
like,
But the problem with that is to my knowledge at least, they might have upgraded it since the last time I've seen it. It doesn't have that like the guideline to stop like the AGV carts you have in
yeah,
factories, where it's like if something gets in front of it, it will stop and wait for that thing to move, and then it will go. I'd be cool with an autonomous car like that,
yeah,
you
it's a bit
know?
different, but yeah, no, that's where I'm with you there. If it's just like it's like set up an autonomous car that's set up for like just driving you, like for the airports, like if they invested in
Yeah,
like people that park in their parking lot, it just drives you to,
yeah.
instead of a
Or
shuttle.
even have something set up to where it's like similar to a bus. Like what I'm imagining is like there's a you can park in a certain area in Metro Detroit, have multiple areas where you can park. You get on a shuttle. The shuttle itself is autonomous. It does go on the highway, but it has its own lane,
Yeah,
and it goes. And then
yeah,
if anything gets in that lane, a deer, a person, another vehicle, it stops rather than like a train where it's like, well,
yeah,
that'd be fine.
yeah.
You know?
No, I just don't think the technology is there yet to compensate for the human element around it.
It's close. It's a lot closer than you think. Like the Asian one that I worked on, like their shit is insane.
Well,
But we
okay,
don't have it
so
here.
yes, I'm gonna say that's the thing is like the Asian market for EVs is like
Oh, it's
astronomically better.
ridiculous.
Like it's crazy. They did. That's the one funny thing is like with like the whole like China shit is it's like it's yeah, like obviously they don't do everything great, but like they really fucking know how to advance.
Yeah. Like people are worried that they're gonna overtake us. They already beat us,
They
dude.
it's already done. Donald Trump
Yeah,
fucked that
like
shit up. He hasn't advanced us at all. So like
so
while we've
bad.
been just like tanking, well also even the partnerships, like just the fact that like him being a dick to everyone else around us, they're just making better deals with everyone around him and like getting more
Yep.
benefits. So
Yep.
yeah,
Like
but
I was looking at something. I think it was 2 years ago. Because I was arguing EVs with somebody, and like not arguing, but like properly debating. And they showed me one where it was like it got 600 or 700 miles to the charge, and I was like, at first I was like, oh, kilometers, like yeah, that's the same as us. And then I looked at it and was like, miles,
yeah,
like
yeah,
that's double what we do for a brand new vehicle, and
and
this
I'm
was
pretty
like a
sure
5-year-old car.
they
Like,
supercharge too. Like you can charge your car in like 5 to 10 minutes instead of like 30.
yeah,
Like it
yep,
is legitimately completely
yep,
different world over there for like EV vehicles. And like if we had their EV technology, like we would have it. We would be using it. Like so that is one of those funny things, but yeah. Chinese stuff maybe, not ours.
yeah.
And
Japan got
then
those power sidewalks. Oh, sorry. Next
yeah,
card. Go
that
ahead.
too. When traveling to a new city, what's the first thing you look for? Because I guess for me, like most of the time we plan that we're going to a new city. But if I'm
Yeah.
just like randomly showing up somewhere, it's usually just like some good food or like a cafe, some kind
Yeah.
of like coffee or food. Like I'm looking just trying to get the sit down, eat, look at who's around, kind of people watch at the restaurant I'm at and be like, all right, like it's good food, but also like who am I? What is the vicinity of people around me? Is it all truckers? Is it all like,
Yeah.
I mean, you're
What's the
going to get a
vibe?
vibe, but like still, you're like, all right, I can really get a little bit breakdown assessment, but also like if it's good food, like you're like, fuck yeah, this place is awesome. Or like if it's just okay, you're like, all right. Most of the time it's a diner, but
Yeah. I mean, for me it's usually for travel.
yeah, I'm gonna say you're better
So
off at answering this one with how much
hey, yeah,
travel you've been
no,
on.
it's a similar answer. Like my official answer, the first thing I look for is either the hotel or
Yeah.
whatever plant I'm working at. And then of course I look for whatever grocery store is closest, based on traffic and how many times do I have to turn left because I hate turning left.
Yeah.
Um, but then after that, it's, I look for the weird restaurants. Like I'll go through DoorDash. Like usually my first week, it's like DoorDash. These are the top sellers, and oh, I can get that back home. I can get that back home. Let me try this thing. And then the longer I've been there, the more I talk to people around the area I'm at, where I'm like, hey, what's good food? Like, where do I go? You
I
know,
forgot to send you
like
the goddamn list of places to go to.
send it, send it, because I'm not coming home this weekend. This is like a regular trip, so I got time this weekend, and then uh, my boss and I are working something out for May because I'm getting my implant on the 12th, and then I have to go see my psychiatrist on the 14th. So I'm like, hey, I could take 3 days off in there, or we can send me somewhere in Michigan for that week. And then I take one day off and then I leave work early on the second day and then I'll come back. But yeah, I'll have some time up here.
Yeah, I'm triple checking. I'm looking up. There it is, Frankie. That was it. I was finding the guy that has like I think like 4 restaurants,
Okay.
cocktail bars in Toronto. I don't
I
know
might
if this one.
to be honest,
Sorry,
I
I'm
might
looking.
I might take my coworker and his wife there, or I'll if Provy's up here still, I might message him because I think where he's at is only like an hour from me. So I might be like, hey, you want to come up this way, or I'll come down that way, hang out for a little bit because I haven't seen him in forever either.
Sorry, I'm trying to find where this is. Um, prequel. I think that one will work. He has like 4 restaurants or 4. Yeah, this one, Toronto, Canada, right here. I'm just gonna send you this one because I know it's open. I'm just gonna send you this whole page. But yeah, it's I'm gonna what the fuck? Where's the copy link? Share to. There you go. Boom. So that the guy that owns that place is the judge from Drink Masters. I sent it to you on your text, but you can look at it later. But regardless, that is like
I'm pulling it up so I don't forget.
that's fair. Yeah, I one of his places that's in Toronto. I think there's like 2 or 3. One of them I just saw is closed until November. I think they're doing renovations. So I was like, all right, shit. Like, I'm just gonna send you the essentially most of his stuff. You can figure it out. His name is Frankie, but he has a couple of places out there, and I think there was one other guy. But regardless, that one for sure. Anything you have there is probably gonna be good. So,
Okay.
but I'm gonna say, well, I had one other idea about when I find things. I mean, for the most part, well, that's what it is. We mostly when we went to Copenhagen, like we kind of had an idea what was around us, but like at first we were just like, all right, we got to our hotel, and they definitely focused on walking and biking and stuff there. So we just were like, all right, let's just walk around. And one of the first places we found was this giant market that had all of these. It was closed. It's more of like open till like little after lunch and then closed down. But like it was just a bunch of shops, and we realized like, oh, this is like a full ass market. And we went there like twice for food and stuff, and so like we were just like, yeah, we just found that. And we talk about it now, like our, other than going to Noma, like that was cool and all, but like our favorite night in Copenhagen was the night that we just like walked around and looked at a bar and we're like, let's go in there. Let's
Yeah.
find. We went in and found out like, oh, this place barely has any cocktails. Well, I'll just drink a beer that they liked, and I had a beer, and then we were like, all right, let's go to another one. And then we found Google Maps, like what's actually at that point, like it's also what's around. So we just pulled up maps and we're like, what's even this way? And we're like, oh, we found this rooftop bar on the top of a hotel. And so we
You
went and
find
had.
you find some cool shit that way, man. Like same thing with LA. Like we went to one bar that everybody else wanted to go to, and we were supposed to meet everyone there. And then a bunch of people were like, "Oh, we got to go check out this thing," and blah blah blah. And then some of us were like, "I think we're gonna stick around here. This place is kind of vibing. It's really cool." And then fucking McLovin showed up.
Oh my
Like,
god, yes.
like
I mean,
like
legitimately, like so I started listening to his name is Ari. I've talked about him before. He's got a podcast about travel, because he actually just got back from, he took like a 7 month break from doing stand up and his podcast and all that, and just went
Ari
to,
Shafir.
yeah, and just went to South
Yeah.
America and traveled through the countries and found things. And he got he said he ended up like finding this little town that he was essentially like there's no laws kind of area, and there's a bunch of like witchcraft and people like that. And someone was like
Fuck
reading,
yeah.
someone was reading his not a palm reading, but like some kind of, we're getting your vibes witchy stuff. And they were like, or no, it was a friend of his. He was off doing stuff, and they were just like, hey, you guys are fine, but one of the guys in your party he's cursed. You need to tell him that he's cursed, and he needs to come here and talk to us so we can tell him how to fix it, but he is cursed. And they're like, what? All right, that's fine, I guess. And then another person said the same shit to them, like just walked up to them and approached them like, hey, like, kind of sorry to interrupt, but like your friend is cursed. You need to tell him like he's cursed. And he was like, all right. And then eventually, so he goes and talks to this lady. He finds out he's cursed. And she's like, yeah, you're definitely cursed. And she's like, all right, well, we need to figure out where you're cursed. And so there's this like guinea pig. And she's just like moving it around his body. And then it like gets to like somewhere around his stomach and just starts like going crazy in her hand. And she's like, you're cursed here. And so, or maybe it was his leg or something like that. And she's like, all right, well, we need to like get this out and do this ritual. And so she like made him like keep the guinea pig in his shirt for like, I don't know, like 20 minutes or something like that. And then like it was just kind of like running around in his shirt and all this stuff. Not very happy. And all of a sudden it just died. Like in his shirt. Like he was just like not none of his use. He's just like, I'm just keeping the shirt essentially closed so it doesn't escape like she's telling me to. Because he's obviously just kind of like, I'm traveling, let's go with this, whatever. And he said it just straight up just, and he's like, what the fuck? And then like it happened again another time in the girl's hands. Like she was just kind of like not squeezing it, just kind of like went to the spot and it did the same thing. She kind of like held it for a second and it just what? And he was like, "What the fuck?" And then she was like, "All right." Like she told him to do like one other thing and he did it. And she was like, "And you'll be fine." But he was like, "That was one of the weirdest things I've ever experienced in my life." So
Yeah.
but that dude on his podcast, to wrap this all up, he said like the one thing he recommends to most people is like he knows most people obviously they have a plan when they go on vacation, they can't take as much time off like he can. So he was like, plan at least one day to just walk around with unplanned and just find stuff. Like that was our favorite day, hands down. Same thing in Vermont, like just walking around Burlington downtown and finding shit was fun. That's where I found that little Christmas tree die that I bring out every Christmas on the podcast when I remember it. But like, yeah. So, just go find fun things. That's the first thing you should look for. Find your hotel and then go find something fun to do first. And then if you don't already have plans.
Truthfully, yeah. And then anybody like me who has a travel job, get out of the fucking hotel, man.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're starting a YouTube channel about being stuck in the hotel, then by all means,
Stay
do that.
in the hotel.
But like, go find something to do. Like, I've been to so many random restaurants, and like, I don't know, you get comfortable being by yourself, and like, it is kind of nice. Like, I've gone to restaurants, I've gone to see movies by myself. I thought about going to see the new Super Mario movie, but I'm like, that's a movie for kids. I want to see it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go see that by myself, but like I've gone and seen a couple movies, like, do some shit. Went to that roller derby thing. Like,
Yeah.
If I was in Kansas City right now, there's like some rodeos going on that I would have went to. Like, just go do a random thing.
Yeah.
You
With that said, I'm going to go downstairs and make some dinner. But
I'm going to go over there and make some dinner.
thank you guys
It's
for
literally
listening.
right behind the green screen.
I love it. Thank you guys for listening. Oh yeah, sorry. I tried the pearl things with the limes earlier. Did I tell you about
What?
that on the menu thing? No, I didn't. It does fucking. I'll tell you.
Oh,
about this.
yeah.
I tried it. Did not work. So I got to do it again. I messed up a step. But thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. We love you guys. Be nice to those that deserve it.
Fight those that don't.
Bye. Fuck guys.